Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here we can check out the story for Pascal Siakam.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots, Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him, and it's Gobert in at the center position. And for Toronto, Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. And you look at what the play-in tournament has accomplished, Doris. Even for those teams who started slow, there's still hope of reaching the postseason.
You know, there is, BA, and so it's put a greater emphasis on winning regular season games. What it has done is extend the competitiveness of the regular season almost to the very end. But listen, history tells us the champs eventually almost always finish top 3 in the regular season.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Gobert. Towns outside. Wide open look. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Schroeder passes to Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Sends it home from three-point land. Anunoby's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Conley. A 14-point game for him in the win against Miami.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Here's Barnes. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Siakam finds Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Schroeder. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
That's about all you can do on the defensive end. Schroeder making a hard shot look easy.
Edwards against Anunoby. Back to Edwards. Pass to Conley. Edwards looking for an opening. Shoots over Anunoby. Edwards can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
When the whistle blows, it's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Conley against Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. And Gobert with a block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Back to Conley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Conley's got 6 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
McDaniels, that's good.
The Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Pirtle with a screen on McDaniels. Kicks it out to Siakam. Jacks up a 3. Edwards pulls it in for Minnesota. They've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Conley. Towns outside. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game. And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Towns outside. Launches a 3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
A whole lot of everything from Karl Anthony Towns, the big who can stretch you from distance.
Siakam against Towns. Siakam, the pass to Schroeder. Siakam outside. 5 on the clock. Pirtle with a screen on Towns. Siakam, no good. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 10-2 run here. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. There's the triple. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Gobert against Siakam. Over Gobert. And it's Pascal Siakam scoring. A gorgeous play.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Edwards against Anunoby. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Three-pointer off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Schroeder against Conley. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. And here's Pirtle. Fires the 3, and Gobert with a block. It's Edwards on the wing. Anunoby covering. Edwards against Anunoby. Pass to McDaniels. From 12 feet, that one goes in. McDaniels got 5 points.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Now here's Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Barnes, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Conley finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Siakam looking it over. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Schroeder against Conley. Here's Siakam. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
And Doris, since winning the title in 2019, the Toronto Raptors have been a little inconsistent as of late.
They certainly have, BA. They've been in and out of the playoffs since then. Certainly, you look at some of the pieces they have, nice pieces, but you've got to have more if you want to compete.
The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. And some solid defense from Towns. Right side Conley. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
And the Raptors call time here. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
And some changes here for the Raptors. McDaniels is checked in for Barnes. Trent comes in for Anunoby. And it's Flynn in for Schroeder. Here's Flynn. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Trent. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Towns. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so Trent will bring it up for the Raptors. 11-point game. From the high post. Good. He hits the jumper.
Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. is a legit 3-level scorer. If you concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Milton passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
So it's Toronto now, following the score by Minnesota. Knocks down the long J.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Towns. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Miami. Over Siakam. Again, the miss by Towns.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And it's Toronto with another.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Milton passes to Towns. Back to Milton. The 3-ball. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Pirtle, the pass to Flynn. There's the block. 1:05 left in the first quarter. Takes a step back. From the arc. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Toronto's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. 11 feet out, and that one's good. Flynn's got 5 points.
Very clever how he creates space against the bigger defender.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Now here's Gobert. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And that's a foul called on Jalen McDaniels. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Boucher comes in for Siakam. And it's Barnes in for McDaniels. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. Here's Reed. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Knocks down the triple.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Flynn, pass to Trent. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Edwards. Oh, hey, how about that?
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Now here's Barnes. 2 on the clock. The shot won't fall. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Dick is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Barnes in at the three. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Milton. Reed sets a screen. Milton passes to Reed. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
And he can't get the first one. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
And he sinks the second. Well, Grant, when it comes to the Raptors rebounding, it's a tale of two stories.
Yeah, B.A., and over the last couple of years, they've been terrific on the offensive boards and absolutely terrible on the defensive boards. It's something they're working to fix this season.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Here's Alexander Walker, still without a bucket. Pass to Anderson. Achiuwa with a steal. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Achiuwa with the dunk.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Trent, coming off a 22-point game against Charlotte.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
And he makes it.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Outside Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards has got 9.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Dick. That one rolls around and rims out.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Anderson. And he buries his first look.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Barnes with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Trent for 3. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Down low. A slam dunk by Reed.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. And so Trent will bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 14. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. That one on Anderson.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line, yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
Shoot two.
First one falls for him. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Both shots good from the stripe. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series. Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Schroeder finds Anunoby. To the inside. Here's Achua. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Edwards. A 32-point game for him in the win against the Heat in Miami.
With 3 steals.
Oh my goodness!
Good night.
Cocked it back and fired it home!
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Pass to Barnes. To the paint. Achua with the dunk.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Minnesota's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Conley passes to Anderson. The ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Gary Trent.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Pirtle's checked in for Trent. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Gobert's checked in. Off the inbound. Edwards can't hit.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Anderson. The 3 is up. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Edwards comes with a double team. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Back to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Pirtle with a screen on Edwards. Here's Schroeder. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Schroeder's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, Dennis Schroeder taking advantage of the pick and roll action. Very good decision maker.
They set a pick. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Ooh, Gobert in traffic connects. The Raptors have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Up top, Barnes. McDaniels covering. Pass to Achua. Let's go with a three. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his third assist of the night.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Anunoby against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Anunoby. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
My goodness, a little athleticism, a little extra on it, Mr. Gobert.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. 9-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them. Achua with a screen on Edwards. Anunoby passes to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Edwards against Anunoby. The kick out to Conley. From behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Conley's got 9.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Hurdle with a screen on McDaniels. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Hurdle with a screen on McDaniels. The three from Barnes. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
The Raptors shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Now a timeout called by Toronto.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Changes here for the Raptors. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Achua, and it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Barnes. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Anderson. Timberwolves on D. Siakam with a screen on Conley. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Conley against Trent. Outside Edwards. Puts up a three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And here's Schroeder. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
with the step back. Here's Siakam, finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Siakam's got 8.
Now, this is such a critical component to Siakam's game. The face-up ability, nicely done on the jump shot.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Raptors. Number 4, Scotty Barnes.
It's McDaniels on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Towns passes to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Now Edwards. This one for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Toronto has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Outside Schroeder. Up and over Conley. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy is a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They lead by 14. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And the basket by Siakam.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
1:50 left in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Conley, a screen on Barnes. 5 to shoot. McDaniels finds Conley. Shoots over Schroeder. The shot by Conley, no good.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Now Barnes. Here's Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Now Siakam. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Charlotte.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
Boy, how far has the shot, the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1 3 all season. Remember that.
And they double up Edwards. Shot is up. That's good from Towns on the assist from Edwards. Edwards has got his 4th assist in this one. Toronto has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Barnes. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of this one. Barnes passes to Schroeder. Back to Barnes. Clock at 6. Pirtle with a screen on McDaniels.
His struggles continue here in the second period. He simply can't get anything to fall.
Edwards against Siakam. Edwards with it. 21 points in the game. Gobert with a screen on Siakam. And here's Edwards outside. He can't get it to go. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
Checking out Toronto, They're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control.
The Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, coming up big, making his presence felt in the first half, man.
More bounce to the house. He can get airborne and make highlights with the best of them.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Conley up top. Back to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Left side McDaniels. Hits a 3-pointer. McDaniels got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
The Raptors shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Hurdle with a screen on Towns. Here's Siakam. Minnesota with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, "If I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well." Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Siakam, that's good.
This guy's got an incredible all-around skill set. Pascal Siakam from the paint, yes, sir.
Schroeder against Conley. Towns, a screen on Schroeder. Conley looking for an opening. Gobert passes to Conley. Shoots over Schroeder. And another basket for Minnesota.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Schroeder against Conley. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. When it comes to Siakam, Doris, it's hard not to think about the breakout game he had in the 2019 finals.
BA, he goes 14 for 17 in his legendary Game 1 performance, stepping out of the shadow of Kawhi Leonard. He absolutely took over the game. They go on to win a title, and he hasn't looked back since.
He drops it from range.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And here's Edwards outside. Towns for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Down by 12. Hurdle with a screen on Towns. Siakam, the pass to Schroeder. Back to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Towns. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Towns finds Gobert.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 22. Over Towns. The three from Barnes. And the three-pointer goes. Barnes has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Edwards against Anunoby. Back to Edwards. And they double up Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Siakam against Conley. Siakam in the post. Siakam draws the double. And there's a 3-second violation. And we take a look at the best shot blocking in the real NBA. Number 5, Rudy Gobert.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Schroeder against Conley. Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Toronto calls timeout.
You've been waiting for their return. Here they are. Here on your north side crew.
Toronto has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Outside Barnes. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Pirtle. Now Siakam. Covered by Towns. Now here's Anunoby. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Anunoby's got 9.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Outside Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And here's Schroeder outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Gobert is doubled. Pass to Conley. Fires for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Siakam with it. Towns covering. Pirtle with a screen on Towns. Siakam, pass to Pirtle, and the basket is good.
Well, the beauty of Pascal Siakam's game, he's still growing, and the guy is so unselfish.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Towns, a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Towns. 4-3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And here's Barnes. There's the three. Gets the three to fall. Barnes has got 6 here in the quarter.
Quick release from Scotty Barnes. My goodness, pre-shot preparation was on point.
Edwards against Anunoby. Conley, a screen on Anunoby. And here's Edwards outside. And no good.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Here's Schroeder. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Siakam gets double. Fires the three. Anunoby can't get it to go. Minnesota in the lead. And here's Edwards outside. Connects from downtown. Edwards has got 27.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
The Raptors have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Siakam. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
2 shots.
And he drops the first.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
And the Raptors making a change here. Trent's checked in. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. After the franchise's first title in 2019, the Raptors trying to find their way back to contention doors.
They are, BA, and you have an interesting mix of young talent and veteran players left over from that championship roster. They've remained competitive, but the goal for an organization that's won a championship is to get back to the promised land, and there's a ways to go yet for that.
11 feet out. Good on the shot. 25 points in the game.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Schroeder against Conley. Outside McDaniels to the left side wing. Double team on Towns. And we're going to have a jump ball. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Conley. Again, the Timberwolves score. Toronto has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Pass to Siakam. Back to Trent. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And here's Pirtle, defended by Gobert. The shot by Pirtle, no good. Minnesota's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Outside McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Towns. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Trent. Towns is gone. Only 2 of 7 from outside the arc. Trent against Conley. Out to Schroeder. 3-pointer. Pure from 3-point range. Schroeder's got 7.
The 3-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And here's Conley. 13 points in the game. Towns outside. Pass to Gobert. Conley against Schroeder. Out to the wing. Towns down low. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, how about the maturity of Towns, recognizing the situation and just beats the clock.
.143 left in the third. Pirtle with a screen on Towns. Siakam finds Pirtle. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Conley. And he gets the bucket. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. At one point, they led by 16. Towns double team. Pass to Anderson. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by Towns. Toronto trailing. Anunoby passes to Schroeder. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
After being so smart with the ball in the first half, he's gotten a bit careless.
A big group substitution here for Toronto. Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Barnes, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Dick in for Schroeder. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Milton subbed in for Conley. Edwards, a pass to Alexander Walker. He buries it from 3. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Toronto has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Boucher. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you see Boucher willing to take a hit if it means getting to the free throw line. Nice job, Chris.
For Toronto, Chris Boucher, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
And Boucher drops them both. The Timberwolves shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Outside Edwards. Tries it from 19. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Chris Boucher out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then there's Dick. And it's Trent in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Reed, good.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
And here are the Raptors now. It's a 14-point game. Outside Barnes. Pass to Dick from outside the arc. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Milton passes to Alexander Walker. Reed with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, rejected by Boucher.
Boy, if Boucher is nearby, I'd be hearing footsteps if I was a shooter. This guy can erase some shots with that length.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And he makes a first.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
That one misses.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Inside, here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Here's Dick, guarded by Edwards. Shoots from 14. Dick with a miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The kick out to Milton. Anderson for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Milton. Here's Anderson. Launches it. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Trent up top. Boucher down low. Anderson covers. Outside Barnes. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Outside Edwards. For 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Dick, the pass to Barnes. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3. Barnes has got 12 points in just the second half.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Timeout called the Timberwolves. The Raptors making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Barnes against Anderson. Barnes in the post. Achua with a screen on Milton. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Outside Edwards. another miss by Minnesota.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Dick with a miss.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Edwards. For three, Conley. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Mike Conley starting to percolate a little bit here. Look out, defenders.
And Toronto has possession. Down by 12 to the paint. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. They led by as many as 18. Towns, a screen on Anunoby. From downtown, here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. That gives him a double-double.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
And so here is Toronto. Siakam outside. Fires from the line, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Conley up top. He's guarded by Barnes. Pass to Towns. And here's Edwards outside. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his 5th assist in this one. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Schroeder finds Siakam. 13 feet out. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Towns passes to Conley. Edwards for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Siakam against Towns. To halt the run. And Siakam gets it to go. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Up top, Edwards. Here's Gobert. The shot no good. Poeltl with some nice D. The Raptors have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder passes to Barnes. Back to Schroeder. Anunoby against Edwards. 6 to shoot. That's good from Siakam on the assist from Anunoby. Siakam's got 18 points now here in the second half. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Edwards against Anunoby. Towns, a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Back to Edwards. Edwards is doubled to the middle. Here's Towns. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A difficult situation for Toronto. Now Schroeder. Siakam, right side. Over Towns. And Pascal Siakam again. Siakam's got 33.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Anunoby against Edwards. Kicks it out, Towns. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. And they double up Edwards. Shoots over Anunoby. Edwards can't hit. The Raptors have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Back to Siakam. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 9 assists now tonight.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Yep, that one goes. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Hurdle with a screen on Towns. Siakam for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. It's Edwards on the wing. Left side Conley. Back to Edwards. Edwards is doubled to the inside. 5 on the clock. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Barnes against McDaniels. Siakam draws the double. Anunoby for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now Schroeder. Hurdle with a screen on Conley. Here's Schroeder. Hurdle. It's good on the putback.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Timberwolves foul. Karl Anthony Towns. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for Toronto, Pascal Siakam. 2 shots.
First one falls. Siakam hits them both. And there's 1:38 left in the game. Here's Conley. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. When you look at the impact of Mike Conley, he makes a difference without making many mistakes for us.
BA, just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Misses.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders both on and off the floor. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Conley with the ball. Edwards finds Conley. Misses the three.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown. And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Timberwolves.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Siakam, no good. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Siakam outside. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. Now our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.